Hello friends, welcome back to Learn with Ansh. My name is Ansh and in this video we are going to be discussing about uniform and non-uniform motion. Uniform motion. A body is said to be in uniform motion if it travels equal distances in equal intervals of time, no matter how small these time intervals are. Non-uniform motion, on the other hand, is when a body in motion travels unequal distances in equal intervals of time. Let's understand this through a graph. Now don't get scared of these graphs. I'm going to be explaining this in the simplest way I can. The graph that we want to make is a combination of two number lines. The first number line is a horizontal line. This horizontal line is called the x-axis and we are going to be representing time on it. That means the values on this number line represent the values of time. Then we draw a vertical line. This is called the y-axis and we will be representing distance on it. Same thing, the values on this number line will represent the values of distance. Now, we need to represent uniform motion on it. What does the definition of uniform motion say? A body is said to be in uniform motion if it travels equal distances in equal intervals of time. So, this table right here, this table must be of uniform motion because the distance is increasing by 2 and so is the time. There are equal intervals. So that means if we were to plot this on the graph, we would get a graph of uniform motion. Let's try. First, we must mark these values of time on the x-axis and of distance on the y-axis. Then we must find the coordinates accordingly. And if I join these points, I would get a line like this. This line is for uniform motion. Remember, if you see a straight line in distance time graph anywhere, you know it's uniform motion. It should start at any point at distance and go increasing upwards. What about this graph? Let's see. It's not a straight line and the distance is not increasing uniformly with time, right? At first the distance is increasing slowly as time progresses and then the distance is increasing quickly as time increases. So you can see time is increasing uniformly, but accordingly the distance is not increasing uniformly. Such a graph is called non-uniform motions graph. The motion of the body that has been depicted on the graph is non-uniform motion. What about if the body is at rest? Let's see. If the body is at rest, time will of course be increasing, right? However, the distance will not increase. It will stay where it is. So a straight horizontal line parallel to time, which in this case is on the x-axis, a horizontal line parallel to time will be our graph for rest. So this graph over here represents rest. Now, if somebody asks you to draw a non-uniform motion graph, never draw something like this. This is an incorrect distance time graph. Why? Because distance can never be decreasing. It is always increasing or doing nothing, staying at rest. It can never decrease. To know more about this, I would recommend you watch my previous video on distance and displacement.